more people are moving to the arid West in Colorado, California, Arizona. The water demands are going up, but there isn't more water available. So we have to find an alternative water supply, and that alternative water supply is local here. It's our wastewater effluent that we discharge every day. And we have the technology to purify it, not perfectly, it's perfectly safe. We've been doing it for many decades, but it's just becoming more common now. It will be a common water supply in the future. We take what's called wastewater effluent from the wastewater treatment plants, and that's our starting point for our advanced treatment processes. It then goes through, in this particular case, there's lots of different technologies you can use, but what we used for this event was what's called microfiltration membranes, extremely fine pores that remove all the pathogens and particulate matter in the water. So it passes through there, and then it goes through reverse osmosis membranes. It removes a lot of the dissolved constituents down to the molecular level, so you're removing even sodium and chloride ions from the water, as well as any remaining organics or pathogens. Then there's another barrier, it's called ultraviolet light disinfection with advanced oxidation. So this is just like belt and suspenders. You really don't need all these processes, but the idea is a multi-barrier purification process. So that's the next step. And then finally it goes on to what's called granular activated carbon absorption. So 4 distinct, very impressive treatment processes to purify the water. And then it's provided to the brewer.
First of all, the Marzen is German, but we put the Belgian take on it, so that was one aspect to it. And then the fact that where does this water come from, where did you get it from, was intriguing to people, and they're like, I gotta try this beer. It becomes reclaimed water, you know, and so it kind of came more of a talking point, and then we added the case of water that they gave us to let the consumer see the difference between what it really tasted like prior to, and then now it's beer, and you can't tell the difference. And so I think more than anything, it was an extremely important talking piece, educational piece to the consumer. We did ask them for the breakdown of the water, and it was so purified that it was like, yeah, I think we're good, you know?
The biggest issue in implementing these projects is the public perception. We have the science, we have the technology, we know the water is extremely safe. All we're doing is speeding up Mother Nature's process of purifying the water through the water cycle. So that's all we're doing is speeding it up. And what I'd like to see from this is just more of an education of the public on how safe and effective recycling of water is, purifying the water.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And beer.